Perlott with Mastering Bodyweight Exercise, and today we're talking about one of my favorite exercises, the bridge. It is an essential exercise that everyone should be doing to basically, if nothing else, make their back more resistant to injury, more resilient. But it definitely makes you incredibly strong, since virtually every exercise you could do also uses the back to some extent, and most people don't even bother to train the back. But if you actually achieve a bridge, and then particularly going beyond a bridge, you can turn your back into a steel whip. You can do back walkovers and come back up again. You can do back handsprings. There's all kinds of cool things that you can do with this. So first, let's just talk a little bit about what you can do with the bridge. Let's show you some images, and then let's dive into some of the progressions to reach a full bridge.
Look around the Mediterranean world and you'll see these arches left over from the Roman Empire. Some of them have been standing for over 2,000 years. You've got your triumphal arches, you've got your bridges, you've got your aqueducts, and these things have stood up to earthquakes and crazy weather events and people pillaging them for building supplies elsewhere, and they're still going strong after all these years. Now, the human spine is not exactly a load-bearing architectural arch in that sense. In fact, we tend to think of them as quite vulnerable. If you break your spine, you can lose use of part of your body. And you've probably met someone with a slipped disc because their spine slipped out of position when they were moving the wrong way. Luckily, our spine has the potential to be protected by a dense network of over 30 muscles called the erector spinae, which wrap around the spine and keep those discs in place. I say potential to be protected because most people never go to the effort to actually develop those muscles, and so they've largely atrophied. Developing the erector spinae not only protects your spine, but also turns you into a badass who can hold a lot of weight on their spine. It will also allow you to do things with your back that most people can't do. So let's lay out the steps you can use to get yourself into a full bridge. If your spine is inflexible and your back is weak, please go slowly. Don't overdo anything with the back. First, we're going to do low bridges. All you do is stick your pelvis into the air. If you like, you can grab your hands behind you, and this will help open up your shoulders a little bit. These are straight-legged bridges, and see if you can hold it for 2 minutes, but also once you're in this move, bring your butt to the ground and raise it back up. See if you can do 2 sets of 20 of these moves before you move on. Next, we're going to do elevated bridges. Now, elevated bridges help to bridge the gap between what we were just doing and the full bridge. Most people can't bend their spine enough with both hands and feet on the ground to get into a full arch. So by putting your hands on an elevated surface, you can go less deep, but still gradually increase your flexibility and increase your strength. I would suggest that you be able to do 2 sets of 15 of these with relative ease before moving on. And if you just keep working them, your inflexibility and lack of strength will improve over time. Next, we're going to do half bridges. So you want a basketball or a low stool. These pillows don't really do the job. I'm just using it as an example. But put your object underneath your low back or hips, and basically this will allow you to push up into a full bridge without going all the way down. It's that lower range of motion that most people have problems with when they're going for a full bridge. So this will allow you to build up to it gradually. Once again, we're doing 2 sets of 15 here before moving on. So now we're going to start working on full bridges, which basically involve you just pushing all the way up without that object to get in the way. Again, you'll gradually improve here if you keep working on it. Just push up into the hard parts and you'll eventually build up the strength to get through. Once again, 2 sets of 15 will be good for doing this. I also suggest you do some static holds at the top for a minute, 2 minutes, and rock into areas. Push into your shoulders, push into your hips, and feel what that feels like. You'll be able to gradually go deeper and gradually get into positions in which you'll be able to, for instance, do a walkover from these positions as you fool around with the deeper variants.
Guys, take my word for it, the bridge is worthwhile. It is free, it requires no equipment, and no matter what you want to use your fitness for, you will probably gain for having a stronger, more flexible back. It is really worth the time to train this. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to this channel if you want to see more awesome videos about bodyweight exercise, and I'll see you later.